Hello all. For a more multicultural society, I think that we need to improve 5 areas of life. The first is exploring more studies and statistics outside of the weird countries. We also need to bridge the gap in cultures between morality, power distance, and gender. And we also need to have worldwide equality for physical and mental health care. In 2008, about 95% of research was decided as weird. Weird is Western-educated, industrialized, rich, or democratic countries. These countries are typically more involved with psychological research because of their resources and curiosity. And while that is a good thing, the issue is that other countries are being left out. And non-weird countries are often confusing because we don't understand how they think, function, and feel. Because of the disproportionate amount of studies in weird countries compared to non-weird countries, there's a lot of confusion in terms of culture, race, gender, and religion about morals. I think that we're ultimately more similar than we are different, but the issue is that we are often confused about how each different culture and country stands in terms of morals, and it causes a lot of divide. Along with that, there's a lot of inequality between cultures in terms of power. So Hofstede's study in power distance determined that countries like Russia, Mexico, and China are very close to the top in power distance, meaning that it's almost normal for people to not be similar in terms of power in those countries, whereas countries like Denmark, Britain, and the Netherlands are very low in power distance, which means that those countries, the people are more equal in power. Similar to power distance, there's a great disproportion between gender as well. Some countries have more equality between genders and other countries have less equality between genders. And in other terms, we also have some countries that are high in masculinity versus high in femininity. So countries like Japan, Italy, and Mexico are very high in masculinity, where countries like Denmark, the Netherlands, and Costa Rica are very high in femininity. So similar to power distance, we need to just bridge that gap and make it as close as possible. Both physical and mental health are very important. However, different countries have different ways of dealing with this. Some programs and support we can do for physical health are hospital care, medicine, physical fitness areas, and nutritious food. Whereas for mental health, we can have great therapy, understanding and support for each other, and improved prisons and mental care. While different countries have different emphasis on both, we need both to be as equal as possible so people can get help for both physical and mental issues. All in all, we may never truly see equality in every instance, but we need to bridge the gap as much as we can for a more multicultural society. We need more studies from non-weird countries. We need to bridge the gap between genders, power distance, and understanding of morality, and we need improved worldwide physical and mental health care.